been talking to the mic for 25 minutes.
Count to like 150 times.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Welcome to the show. This is the 411 of the 401. And,
Hello, I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline. What are you doing here?
right,
Have a
stop,
seat.
stop, stop.
Awesome.
Starting over again? 5, 4, 3.
Hello, I'm Chris Hansen. What are you doing here? Have a seat and get ready for the 411 and the 401. Here are our anchors, Flo Show and Sonny McIntosh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 411 on the 401. I'm Flo Show.
And I'm Sonny McIntosh, and we have a great Thursday show for you today.
That's right, Sonny. We have some coverage on the Rammies and talk with the janitor.
We also have a weekly look ahead at the movie releases with Eddie Cheddar. But first, as always, let's go to our question of the day. Today's question is, what's your favorite movie?
But I would probably go with, I think, the movie Seven, because the first time I ever saw it, it was just like, watching the end, like, really just totally, like, rocked my world. It was, like, shocking. So I was really surprised the first time I saw that. Not many movies really hit me like that. But a close second would have to be Shawshank Redemption. That's always a classic. It's just really heartfelt. But Seven, just, I thought Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt were both really, like, excellent in it. And God, what's that guy's name?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, that's right. Yeah, he was fantastic as that serial killer. A little morbid, but man, just the layout of that movie was great.
Donnie Darko.
What's the question?
What's your favorite movie of all time?
I would say Kung Fu Panda.
Why?
Because I like Jack Black and Jackie Chan and Angelina Jolie and all of them, and it's funny, and I like comedy.
My favorite movie of all time? Clueless.
Why?
It's the best. It's actually the first movie that I really loved as a child, and it's pathetic because it's not a child movie, but I love it.
Hot Fuzz.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
It's funny, it's good, and you can watch it over and over.
That's an amazing movie. I approve.
My favorite movie, I'd have to say of all time, my favorite movie is the original version of Rollerball, because it's the human spirit conquering all evil, which tends to be corporations.
V for Vendetta. And it's my favorite movie because when I just saw the storyline for the first time, it blew me away.
My favorite movie is Knocked Up. It's definitely the funniest thing I've ever seen. You know, I crack up every time I watch it, so that's why it's my favorite.
My favorite film is Beauty and the Beast by Jean Cocteau. It's a beautiful fantasy title in black and white, in full glory. Jean Cocteau's the best.
Alright, my favorite movie is The Rock, with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage, back in the early 90s. It was a fantastic action movie, kind of cheesy, but it was a lot of killing and just craziness on Alcatraz, so gotta love Sean Connery, and Nicolas Cage was my favorite actor at the time, so kind of went downhill from there, but still gotta love it.
Alright, favorite movie would probably be Pineapple Express, which recently came out. Pretty good comedy. It's a funny one.
My favorite movie is Pearl Harbor. My favorite movie is Billy Madison. My two favorite movies are The Departed and Harry Potter, because The Departed's just amazing, and Harry Potter, the special effects in it are amazing as well.
My favorite movie is Transformers because alright, stop. My favorite movies is Transformers because it has a really great plot and it's just wicked sick.
Thank You for Smoking because The words that come out of Dan Eckhart's mouth are just amazing, and he is just a complete manipulative bastard.
I especially liked Donnie Darko. V for Vendetta is another really good movie. But anyway, having said that, now I'd like to discuss my favorite movies. And if you haven't seen any of these movies, I have 5 favorites. If you haven't seen them, go out. Go out and see them right now. 5 awesome movies that you have to see. All right. First of all, I'm gonna have to go with Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko is probably my number 1, even though I never say it. I usually cop out and say I have 5 favorites. Donnie Darko is probably my favorite movie. If you haven't seen it, it totally messes with your mind, and you've got to go out and get it like right now. As for my second favorite, we have Boondock Saints. I think Boondock Saints is one of the most underrated movies of all time. It is incredible. It did crap in the theaters, but on DVD, people have been seeing it. Go see it now. Don't rent it. Don't watch it bootleg. Go buy it. It's that good. Then I got Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs. I put them together because they're absolutely awesome. Quentin Tarantino is a film god. I love the guy. He has the best movies. Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs are his best ones. Again, don't rent, don't bootleg. Go just buy them. They're incredible. And finally, I have to say, I would have to go with Memento. Memento, it just completely messes with you from the storyline to the way it's filmed, right down to just the transitions. It's just an amazing movie, Memento, and I would definitely say to go check that one out. And those are my 5 favorite movies of all time, and you guys had some good ones. You guys had some weird ones too, like Kung Fu Panda. But I'd say that's it for me. I'm gonna go back to Flo and Swany.
Thanks, Eddie Cheddar.
Eddie Cheddar.
Sounds like busy week for movies.
You're gonna have to go and buy all 5 of those. What's your favorite movie?